unusual twist quickly turns a small fire into a serious situation for fire crews.
The next 3 weeks are critical historically in our fire season.
It has been a nice, long, hot summer in the Spokane area, but our perfect weather for boating and swimming has also set the stage for fast-moving wildfires. Yesterday, a fire north of Spangle grew to more than 25 acres in less than an hour, and it happened in relatively calm winds. Well, that's where KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live tonight. And Jeff, the fire's intensity caught crews by surprise.
Robin, the fire that swept through this area was not a wind-driven fire, and it didn't even have the benefit of burning uphill, but what it did have going for it was lots of bone-dry fuel and gave firefighters a preview of what is still yet to come. Fires that burn uphill like this one south of Suncrest move very quickly because the flames are preheating the vegetation above. However, Tuesday's fire south of Spangle defied normal fire behavior. Even though it was burning on flat terrain, the relatively small fire generated this large column of rising smoke that sucked in even more air to help fan the flames.
But this was flat terrain, and the fire was driven by the fuels, that it had generated enough heat that it was creating its own winds that was pushing the fire, and that's indicative of very dry conditions.
In fact, here at the National Weather Service, meteorologists say we have reached the peak of our fire season.
Over the next 3 weeks, we are typically at one of the driest portions of the year as far as fields go. And any type of lightning activity or any type of dry, windy weather can ignite fires rather quickly.
So far, we've had wind and some pretty dramatic lightning storms, but they haven't happened at the same time, and so firefighters have been able to keep a lid on our fire season. But experts agree the worst of our fire weather is still to come.
Right now, we're as dry as we've been all summer.
Forecast going into the next 10 to 14 days looks like we're going to have some above average temperatures. We are looking at some lightning activity over the next couple of days, so if we do get some ignitions, we could have some issues over the next few weeks.
And Robin, because the worst of the fire weather is still to come, firefighters are urging you, if you haven't already done so this weekend, to get out on your rural property and create a defensible space for your home. That means limiting up the ladder fuels that can carry a fire into the treetops, as well as getting rid of any of the brush that's around your home that looks like it would readily burn. If you don't do it, it's possible, Robin, a fire can do it for you.
Well, so Jeff, having defensible space could affect whether firefighters even try to save your home?
Well, in the instances where we have multiple fires going on, and we've had that before, like with Firestorm, and there are limited resources because they're going to different fires in our area, they may actually look at your home and size it up, and if you have not created a defensible space, they will literally drive right past your driveway and go down to your neighbor's house and park that fire protection or structural protection rig there, because at least your neighbor has given them a fighting chance to defend your home by creating that defensible space. I've seen it happen before, and the folks that get passed by are very upset, sometimes lose their home, because ultimately protecting our homes, the responsibility lies with the homeowner.